Okay guys, welcome back. This is your old pal Hondo. I know you're looking in front of you, you're saying, what is this goofy stuff in front of you? Well folks, what you got in front of you is some wax fire starters, guys. This is what I make on the regular for my camping excursions. Usually I use old candles from Paraffin Wax, but since I got the beeswax, guys, so I thought I would try to make some beeswax fire starters, which is just cotton balls dipped in Vaseline. I would take this can, stick it on my burner, and put a little bit of Vaseline in the bottom. Let it sit on the burner till it melts down, and then dip your jute cordage, I put a little bit of fat wood on the back of those. You just dip these in the Vaseline first, set them off to the side, and then once you're done putting them in Vaseline, then you dip your jute cordage in the Vaseline as well. What that does is it makes it burn longer when you're using these wax fire starters. And also the jute cordage here, we got some jute, I call it tender wicks right here with the little knots in them, so you can put a little sleeve, like a aluminum sleeve, or like a copper or bronze sleeve over the wick, and it'll burn. You can just put it out by smothering it out when you feel like it. And also too, I made another candle. Take a look at this candle, guys. This is actually a Vienna sausage candle. Wax candle, but this time I did put a little bit of eucalyptus in there, so it's got like a eucalyptus smell. The other one I didn't do that. And the lid, I used a reverse cut can opener for the lid, so it makes it look like it's just a can of Vienna sausages, but in reality it's a freaking beeswax candle. Isn't that cool, guys? And we're gonna try out one of these little fire starters. But basically these are easy to make. As long as you got like some really long tongs. You will need some tongs to dip them in the Vaseline, and then dip them in the wax. You could use pretty much any kind of wax for this. You could use paraffin wax or gel wax as well, but since I had the beeswax, I thought I'd use some of it up to make another candle and some wax fire starters. Very easy to make, guys. Don't be afraid to do this. I do this all the time. I'll use the same can over and over and over again to make my wax fire starters, to melt the Vaseline and then the wax afterwards when the Vaseline's all gone. To make my fire starters, you just stick that on your burner in your house on low, and then it takes a while for it to melt down, but once it does, once you melt down everything and get it all situated, you'll get like one of these little nuggets, you know what I mean? And we're gonna light one up and show you how it works. And the first thing you want to do with them is kind of rough them out a little bit, pull some of the inner strands out, kind of exposes the inner fibers. It's kind of hard to do though once they're soaked, but once you do this, you hit that with a ferrocerium rod. Take just the tip of it and just pull it apart, expose the fibers like that. And you could actually use this for more than one fire, but since we're doing this, as you guys can see, it's still burning. See that, guys? These things will burn for a good 6-7 minutes before they go out, and you can put these out and reuse them over and over and over again if you want to. It's still burning. It'll go right through wet. Like if you got damp wood in your fire, if you collect damp wood, it'll dry damp wood out real quick to light your small, your twigs and then your medium-sized stuff really quick. This stuff will burn for a good several minutes. This is probably one of my best fire starters I ever made, was the wax and cotton and Vaseline fire starters. These work really well. It's still burning. Look at that. We'll see how long it takes to burn. As you can see right there, stuff is just burning like crazy. Like I said, there's no end to the burn on these. I could be here for probably a good 6-7 minutes before it stops burning, because like I said, it's still burning, guys. And that's the Vaseline in that with it mixed into it that's making it burn as long as it does. So there you guys go. That's how you make the ultimate wax fire starters, guys. You don't need to buy them. You just make them yourself. Just saying. And okay, guys, we're back over here at where the candle is and stuff. I really do like this candle. I really do like this candle. This is actually better than the last one I made. I think it's really cool. But when you're done with these, you let them sit out on your porch to basically harden. They take a long time to harden. If you want to quick harden them, you can stick them in water, cold water, because they're completely 100% waterproof, and they're 100% windproof too. Once you get these things dried out and you put them in your bags or whatever you want to do with them, you can cut these little jute twines in little strips, and they will literally burn for minutes. Look, that thing's still burning. It's crazy. And tell me what you think about the video, guys, on how to make your own wax fire starters. And look at that shit, it's still burning. Oh my god, it's been like several minutes now, like 2 or 3 minutes, and it's still burning. There's no let up in it neither. Look at this. I'm gonna poke it with a stick. Look at this. That thing is literally still burning. So if you had one of these and you dropped it in your fire, it's going to burn for several minutes through wet wood. So you wouldn't have to really worry about your fire going out. This thing would literally keep your fire going like crazy, guys. So if you guys want to know how to make your own fire starters, emergency fire starters, it's fairly easy, guys, and these will burn for minutes and minutes and minutes and minutes. I mean, it's still burning. It'll probably be burning for another, I don't know, it's probably been about 2 or 3 minutes now, and it's still burning. But if you guys like this video, please hit the like, share, and subscribe. Tell me what you think on this video. And this has been your old pal Hondo from Hillbilly Tactical. You put God first, he puts you first every time, and you know what else, YouTube? God loves you. So does Hondo. Peace out, YouTube.